we have reached our dashboard. Now on the left hand side we can see there's an option called reports, so I can click on reports. This is how you can look at your report page. But before I take you to report page, let me just take you to task. In task, whenever we create task, as you have seen in our previous video, like once you give a title, description, you need to set the status right. Now this status gets changed in every phase. When you're giving a task to an employee, you mark it as to do. When your employee accepting the task, they mark it as in progress. They put it to their supervisor for their review or for their feedback, awaiting feedback or in review. And once the supervisor says the task is done and it is good, they can mark it done and save it in the cloud for future references. No further action is required, right? So this is directly connected to your report section, because your report is basically a task status report. Now you can see that you have number of columns is there, your username, like all the team members that you have in your team, their roles. Assigned task is basically to-dos, right? Whenever a task is assigned to you, marked as to do, that is exactly what features over here. Task in progress, as the name says, if I'm an employee, I have accepted the task, it is in progress. I put it at the task in review or feedback from my supervisor, it will show up here. And once the supervisor says the task is done for good, it is completed, I mark it done and the task features here. Need action is basically a gap. Gap means the task is assigned to me, but I haven't accepted the task or marked it is in progress. It is still into pre-pull. It is marked to me, but it is in the pre-pull, so the task will remain here, right? So in case you find an employee who has got 20 assigned tasks and 15 as need action, that means the employee is either overburdened, that he is not able to address the task that is assigned to him, or maybe he is undertrained, he is not able to catch up with the speed, right? Now the same thing, you can also find out the details that is available here. If you want to find out details about the task, you can find it out here. And you can also see the same details for your client as well, because you're giving tasks to your clients as well, right? And even you can see, in the team task list, like how many days the task is been taken to complete or how many days is due. And even for your client, you can see there are details like given as total files, the number of files that is associated with this task, the time that is taken to get completed, or the storage that has been used. So all these details will be available in your report section.